Peyote and its religious uses by Shaw McIntosh and Kyle Wilson. Common name, peyote. Scientific name, Lophophora williamsi. Family, Cactaceae. Genus, Lophophora. Peyote is a small and spineless cactus. Its color is a dark green with a shade of blue. Only the top of the cactus grows above ground, known as a crown, or also referred to as a button. Has been ingested as a religious sacrament by natives of Western America and also those of Central America for 6,000 years. Close your eyes. Imagine you are a Native American in the Kiowa tribe of Western America. You're attending a ceremony because you are sick or addicted to some kind of drug and are seeking a cure. You ingest this peyote during a long and sacred process in which you witness one of the most amazing light shows of your life while you follow the ways of the tribe's shaman. At the end, you will be healed of everything and will have witnessed God in a way never imagined by those with innocent eyes. A key element for this ceremony to work is the music. It must never stop and one must always be playing the songs of the peyote. Imagine. Now, once ingesting the peyote, you go through a beginning stage of extreme nausea and dizziness, often inducing vomit. This is the beginning of the healing process. When it passes, you begin your connection with God. This is obtained in the dry climate of the deserts of the Americas where peyote grows. It is the gateway to a higher being. This connection cleans the body and mind of the user and raises their spirit to a religious state only few outsiders have witnessed. Peyote is a Native American equivalent to communion in Christianity when bread and wine are ingested as sacraments to be closer to God. Open your eyes.
The Native American church traditions comes from Indian tribe on the southern plains of the United States during the 1880s and 1870s. In the 1890s in Oklahoma, the Kiowa Indians began to spread the practice of peyotism, develop the church's teachings, and formalize the church's combination of Christian and Native American rituals. Peyote fascinated many outsiders. It was not so attractive to federal officials. During the reservation period, church services were disturbed and peyote was destroyed. The church would continue to get mistreated until 1934 when President Franklin D. Roosevelt passed the Indian Restoration Act. This gave natives the right to practice their religion rituals. But this was not the only problem the church had to face.
Members of the Oklahoma Earthwalks Native American Church gathered in front of the Provo Courthouse this morning for a pipe ceremony to support James Warren Flaming Eagle Mooney and his wife, Linda. The couple is charged with a dozen counts of giving peyote to non-Native Americans at their church in Benjamin from March through October. They face up to life in prison if convicted. Mooney says the state is violating his religious freedom.
Someone has to make a stand. And I believe that I'm well prepared to make that stand.
The American Indian religion.
Even today, this sacred sacrament is still used by those under the Native American Church in the same medicinal ways it was used so many years ago, beyond even what Richard Evans Schultes first experienced for the West amongst the Kiowa. But as ever so often, people outside of the church find this plant and ingest it for their own recreational use. This is the aspect which makes peyote such a feared drug in America and other Western and civilized cultures, because once used incorrectly, it could result in a very unpleasant trip full of demons and bad spirits.
afraid of my father. I can't be what they want me to be.
Maybe you should kill your father.
I'm in pain, man. I feel the universe functioning perfectly, but I'm still perfectly locked inside myself. Instead of oneness, I feel isolation.
But you're alive, Ray.
Feel it. I'm scared, Jim. It's beautiful. I'm still scared.
Then use us, John. Use our strength. Come on in. That's right. We're a tribe now. A tribe of warriors. Promise you, I'll be with you to the end of time. Nothing will destroy our circle. Ride the snake. Come on. My wild love went riding. She rode all the day. She rode to the devil. Asked him to pay. My wild love went riding. She went to the sea. She went to the devil. All that's left was we. I'm lying, I am afraid.
Jim! Don't go away! Come dance with me!
Peyote contains a psychoactive alkaloid called mescaline. This alkaloid has been tested to have medicinal value and use in psychedelic therapy. The reaction varies from user to user and can either be the most pleasant experience or horrid. The most pleasant experience being a phenomenal light show and amazing sensations throughout the body and a closer connection to God, and horrid thoughts of demons and bad spirits taking over the body. This is a story of a man from the Zacatec tribe. Upon the birth of a first son, a Zacatec father refused food for 24 hours, then imbibed a brew concocted of a root called peyote. With the onset of visions, the man took his place upon a ceremonial staghorn. One by one, his people, armed with sharpened bones and animal teeth, stepped forward and cut into his flesh, wounding him mercilessly. Thus, a father would be tested that his son might display similar courage in his own life. It was, the Zacatecs told the priest, the least one could do for a child. Above all, we learn that peyote is a magnificent drug when used properly and is one of the most powerful sacraments used to date.